Morning. So as you all know, last class we started with a new concept called Jainism. So already just I had discussed about the introduction part in the previous class. So as you all know, Jainism was a religion established in or founded by Vardhamana Mahavira in the 6th century. And more about Vardhamana Mahavira I had discussed in the previous class in the part of introduction, and we entered into the last class the most important the topic, so that is the doctrine of Jainism, or we call it as teachings of Jainism or teachings of Vardhamana Mahavira. So last class we had seen one of the teaching of Vardhamana Mahavira, that is no belief in God. So according to Vardhamana Mahavira, soul and matter should be connected each other. If it is connected each other, and if there is a proper connection between soul and the matter, a person can reach, the ultimate, the goal of life, that is salvation. If not, if soul and matter is not connected properly, a person will be born again and again. Okay, that is cycle of birth. Okay, will exist to the particular man. So that is the concept which we had talked it in the previous class, that is no belief in God. So today's class we will go with a few more teachings of Vardhamana Mahavira, the second teaching of Vardhamana Mahavira. So that is our second teachings, discarding of sacrifices and rituals. Okay, discarding. Okay, no faith. Okay, discarding means stop. Mahavira did not believe in sacrifices. Sacrifices means animal sacrifices. Then rituals, ceremonies. So he never believed in sacrifices and the rituals. The reason is, if any sacrifices you make, it includes violence. Okay, violence, we are following a concept of violence. If you practice a sacrifice, we are killing animals. Because according to Jainism, even a tiny or tiniest the insect also should be shown a compassion. So that is the faith of Jainism we are having. So in that case, sacrifices includes killing of animals. Okay, which Mahavira says no, we should not have a practice. Then rituals, meaningless ceremonies. With violence, by killing of animals, if you do any religious ceremonies, it is meaningless. There is no meaning in it. So that is the reason. So Vardhamana Mahavira, so completely he is against the sacrifice and the rituals. So according to him, sacrifices and the rituals are meaningless. Okay, a religion should not have the sacrifices and the rituals. Okay, it leads to a meaningless faith to people. So that is the one which Vardhamana Mahavira says in second of his teaching. Okay, the next third teaching, if you see, attainment of salvation. Salvation is nothing but moksha. So according to Vardhamana Mahavira, moksha or a salvation, okay, can be achieved only by leading a life based on principles. Okay, the principle is nothing but ahimsa, path of ahimsa, then self-denial. Okay, self-denial. Okay, we should follow the path of ahimsa, and one should have self-denial towards one's own soul. Okay, so here also once again here comes the matter and the soul. Okay, so that should be there. Such kind of principle should be there. Then then a particular person will have a salvation of life after his death. Okay, if you want to have a salvation of, or if you want to, after the death, if you want to go to moksha, or if you want to have an ultimate goal of a life, that is salvation. So Vardhamana Mahavira says to practice 3 virtues. Okay, he tells practice 3 virtues in your life, which will lead you automatically to the salvation of life. Okay, after the death. So what are the 3 virtues? If you see, the first virtue is a right faith. Okay, so according to Vardhamana Mahavira, your faith should not be blind. Okay, instead, your faith should be in a proper and a meaningful way. Okay, your faith should have belief, or your faith should have a knowledge towards the true God. Okay, true God. Then you should believe your scriptures. Okay, scriptures, the teachings. One should respect the teachers. Now Vardhamana Mahavira is a teacher, Tritankara. Teacher is. Then moreover that, one's own soul. Soul is one of the important aspect of every human being according to Vardhamana Mahavira. Okay, that is a right faith. Okay, so once you have right faith, we respect, or we will have all these things. Then right knowledge. Okay, have a proper knowledge towards the teachings or doctrines of a particular religion. Simply, we should not divert our people towards a wrong path. Okay, instead of that, any religion when we follow, or any religion we accept to follow, first you have knowledge towards the religion. Okay, okay, that is one of the most important aspect where Vardhamana Mahavira says. Then right action. Okay, control over our desire. Okay, desire and an attachment. Okay, we should come across this, control over the desire and attachment. We should have control over these two. When we don't have control over these two, so our life will go with an immoral way, not in a moral way. Okay, Vardhamana Mahavira says, if a life should be led in a moral path or a moral way, you should have control over your own desire and your own attachment. It can be to anything. Okay, desire to achieve your goal, or attachment for anything else. Okay, so according to Vardhamana Mahavira, the desire and attachment should be controlled by a person. Okay, if you follow these 3 paths, okay, which is also called as 3 jewels or 3 ratnas of Jainism. If we follow these 3, a person will have a salvation of after his death. Okay, or else if you don't follow this, a person will have cycle of birth. Okay, so you will be born, you will die, again you will have a rebirth. Unless and until you get a salvation, you will be born again and again. That is the concept of Vardhamana Mahavira. Okay, this is the one more teaching, so we are having it. Okay, so that is attainment of salvation, which we are having it. So next, few more teachings we are having. So we will go with the next teaching. So next, the fourth teaching of Vardhamana Mahavira, which we are having is, that is universal brotherhood. Okay, so universal brotherhood. The majorly Vardhamana Mahavira says in this concept of universal brotherhood, it is to remove just a caste discrimination, because you know in Vedic system, so caste discrimination started to be dominated from the later Vedic period onwards. So that is the reason. So Vardhamana Mahavira, to replace the domination of a caste system, so in his teaching, so he introduced a concept called universal brotherhood. Okay, so according to Vardhamana Mahavira's concept of universal brotherhood, he says Mahavira did not believe in a caste system. Okay, he is dead against a caste system, that is a Vedic system. Okay, he never believed in towards, in a caste system. Okay, he is against the caste systems, which where he said that, okay, the caste system should not be followed. Instead of that, all men to be called equal. Okay, all men to be called equal with irrespective of their caste, whichever the caste let it be, whatever the position let them have in a society, or whatever the social structures let them have it, whether they are rich or poor, whether the belongs to the different position they may hold in the society, or they may belongs to any caste. Okay, so all these aspects will say that the authority of a caste system should not exist in a particularly in a religion. Okay, the authority of caste discrimination should not be there. Instead of that, the concept of equality should be practiced towards all men. Okay, that is the Vardhamana Mahavira says. Okay, and next thing he says, deeds towards the lowest caste. According to Vardhamana Mahavira, deeds towards this lowest class would make the ultimate salvation to the people. Okay, that means a service to humankind. Okay, service to humankind. That is to the low caste people in a society. If you render a service to them, it is also one way where after your death, it creates a path. Okay, it creates a path for a person to reach an moksha or to reach an salvation. Okay, deeds towards the lowest class. You can see in today also in Jainism. Okay, they are very good in service to mankind, humankind, or service in a society. Also, they do it, especially the charitable works. Okay, very fair. Jainism. Even other religions also they do it, but Jainism is famously known for their service to humankind. Okay, because that makes a particular person, or they have a faith that the ultimate salvation, or it's a way of for a path for the ultimate salvation. So after the death for a person. So that is a one concept. So you can see here. Then next he says that living beings as well as the tiny insects. Okay, already I said in sacrifices should be shown compassion. Reason is all creatures are having life. It's not the human beings speak and they express their views and the thoughts, so only they have life. Insects, they don't speak, only they have no such consideration. Whether it's a human being or whether it's an insect, they are all called as a living being. And everybody has got, every tiny insect has got a life, and even human being, both of them are having a life. So when there is a life, the concept of life, when it is present, either in an insect or either in a living beings, the compassion should be shown by a person. Okay, if you show that, then the concept of killing will disappear in that particular religion. Okay, just he wanted to, say, or just he wanted to point out that the killing of animals to be avoided, or path of, ahimsa should be followed. Okay, that is the one aspect. So majorly he wanted to tell. So which he tells through the concept of universal brotherhood. If these practices, if we make it in our particularly in the religion, so according to Vardhamana Mahavira, the domination of caste or authority of a caste should disappear in the religion. So that will make the person to have an ultimate salvation of a goal. Okay, so that's the three teachings which I discussed in today's class. So coming classes we have three more the teachings of Vardhamana Mahavira, which is most important the teachings. So that we will see it in the next class. So till here you can go through it and have once the revision also you have it. Thank you.